Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we'll be, updating you on the Disha Salian case. There's a huge update, and what exactly is that? We'll be discussing on today's show, as well as the fact that Modi ji has kept the whole of Pakistan, the ISI, and the whole army in on the toes, as well as many of the insiders in India who is supporting Pakistan. We have seen that there's huge number of people inside India who is supporting Pakistan as well. The opposition parties indirectly are also supporting Pakistan. So welcome Fenil, welcome Gloria, welcome Lena, welcome Mira. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to smash that like button and share this video with your friends. So coming to the first piece of news, and it is with regards to everyone in India is waiting for the perfect befitting reply, a military strike on Pakistan by India. So everyone is waiting, but so far nothing is. Modi is keeping quiet, and everyone is in anticipation. So coming to the first piece of news, friends, and Indian Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal AP Singh has met Modi ji and is learned to have briefed him on the overall preparedness of the IAF, the Indian Air Force, in the context of retaliatory options being weighed by the government following the Pahalgam attack. So apparently, Air Chief Marshal Singh and the Prime Minister was said to have discussed the security scenario and the options on the table. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh also spoke, and it is our duty to ensure the security of the country's borders along with our soldiers, and it is my duty to join our armed forces in giving a befitting reply to those who dare to cast an evil eye on our country. You all know Prime Minister Modi ji very well. You are familiar with his work style and determination. You are also aware of the risk taking ability he has learned in life. I want to assure you that under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, what you wish will happen. And so this is, quite interesting that Modi ji had a meeting with the air chief and also the Navy and the Chief of Defense Staff and Ajit Doval and each and everyone. And one thing is for sure that sooner or later, when at the opportune moment, Modi ji will give a befitting reply. But also don't forget the fact that even China is instigating Pakistan to provoke this terror incident because China knows that because of the tariff war with the US, right? They have lost a lot of business, and the Chinese economy, can go into tatters. So India will gain from this whole tariff war between China and the US. And so China is also supplying 80% of the arms to Pakistan. So it is quite obvious that China would like to see a full-scale war between India and Pakistan, so that India, focuses its time and resources on war and not on development. So China also would like to see a full-blown war. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and with regards to Disha Salian case, this is what is the latest update. And the Bombay High Court has sought the response of the Maharashtra government in 4 weeks on the plea filed by Satish Salian, Disha Salian's dad, in the death case. So Maharashtra government told the court that since a direct relative of Disha Salian came to the forefront, the SIT formed to probe her death case shall look into it. So, friends, the Bombay High Court has sought a response from the SIT team, which was formed by Devendra Fadnavis, as you remember. And so the SIT has to come up with the conclusive, evidence and, what their findings are up till now with the evidence what they have. And public prosecutor Hitan, appearing for the state government, submitted that one round of inquiry was already over when an accidental death report was registered soon after Disha Salian's death. He said a closure report was filed after the accidental death report registration. Later, as all we know, that Devendra Fadnavis formed the SIT for the Disha Salian case, and also looking into the complaint filed by Satish Salian. We are required to go into all these procedures, and so this is where it stands, and we will have to wait and see, how the SIT team, who is investigating the Disha Salian case, what are their findings, and what will they, give to the High Court, and so there is at least some movement, friends, in the Disha Salian case after a span of 5 years, right? So we will have to wait and see how things move forward. But one thing is for sure that we will have to wait and see how the BJP government, right, is going to take up this case, because all eyes are on them, and whether the FIR will be registered against Aditya Thackeray and all the others who Satish Salian wanted, right? So let's see how things move forward. And also the lawyer Oja also seems to be in a bit of bother. So it all depends on how aggressive the lawyer Oja is, how BJP Maharashtra is supporting them, right? Because as you remember, Nitesh Rane gave the USB pen drive, which contained very big evidence uh, of what happened in the Disha Salian case to the court. So Rane is very confident that whatever evidence is there in that particular pen drive is enough to implicate the alleged people, right, in this particular case, the bigwigs, the politician's son, and everything. So whatever is there in that particular pen drive, we will have to wait and see, what the court makes out of it, of the evidence. So coming to the next, everyone is waiting for justice. Yes, Leena ji. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and as all of you know that this person, Salman Khan, and Salman Khan's Sikander was a huge flop. But Nawazuddin Siddiqui, in a recent podcast, he reacted to the failure of Salman Khan's latest film, and he said that it is fine if one of his films didn't work. Otherwise, he had such good films because he's a superstar. I haven't watched Sikander, but I don't know what the film is about. But one should not blame Salman Khan for the failure of this particular film, Sikander. People should, he's giving you everything, madness, celebration, people coming to watch him in theaters. But if the directors and makers don't work on the script, then we can't pull all the blame on superstar. So basically, Nawazuddin Siddiqui was, trying his best to, put some good words for this hopeless film, Sikandar, right? Because if he is not in the good books of Salman Khan, if anyone is not in the good books of Salman Khan, then they are thrown out of the Bollywood film industry. As simple as that. Now, also, very interestingly, friends, Nawazuddin Siddiqui also criticized Bollywood for the lack of creativity and heavy dependence on the copied content from South Indian films. And also, Siddiqui openly said in an interview that Bollywood is stuck in a loop of repeating the same formulas and stealing stories from other film industries, especially the South Indian film industry. So now, actually, insecurity has increased a lot. They feel that if a formula is working, they should keep milking it, overdo it. And that's even more pathetic is that now there are 2 to 3 to 4 sequels being made. It is creative bankruptcy, just like financial bankruptcy. There's a lot of creative poverty from the beginning. Our industry has been stealing. We have stolen songs, we have stolen stories. So, how can the thieves be creative? And also, talented people and directors have started quitting the industry, like Anurag Kashyap. So, even this guy Nawazuddin Siddiqui, who acted in Shah Rukh Khan's film Race, if you remember, right? He is also admitting the fact that Bollywood is, sort of gone down the drain, right? There's a lot of creative poverty, and they have been copying songs, scripts, and many others, from right from the start. So, with the advent of AI technology, friends, that any Tom, Dick, or Harry can create a simple film, right? They just need to learn the AI video maker tools or the AI image generator. You have Chat GPT, and other AI tools to make a very good story, right? And it'll be much better than any of the Bollywood films out there. So now, the film industry is going to be decentralized. The power is decentralized thanks to AI. So you can make, even amateurs can make very good quality production films and put it out on YouTube, right? Which is a free platform. So now the filmmakers, the music directors, you can also make AI music, right? So the value of the film industry, the arrogance of film producers and directors, you know, they will take a huge toll right now because of AI technology. Welcome, Sukanya. Welcome, Aban. Entire Bollywood has to come out and ask for forgiveness from the people for not showing sympathy when SSR Disha died. They were extremely insensitive. I think the Bollywood has already felt the impact of the public's choice of boycotting their films for the last 5 years, right? And we see that in their business. Yeah, so we'll be talking about Irfan Khan's son in today's podcast as well, Milburn. So welcome, Milburn. So now, friends, coming to the next piece of news, and as all of you know, that the Pakistani actors, the Pakistani cricketers, all their Instagrams, all their social media handles, they have been banned in India, and it's a very good move from the Indian Information and Broadcast Ministry. So you have Shoaib Akhtar, and you have all the Pakistani serials and films. They have become bankrupt because most of the views are from Indian audience, right? And since their views decreased, their revenue also decreased a huge deal. So kudos to the Indian government for outright banning those channels. And so coming to the next piece of news, friends, and as all of you know that Sunil Gavaskar has recently remarked that he has played enough cricket and following the game, and he said that Javed Miandar, the Pakistani cricketer, uh, he replied that Gavaskar's take that Pakistan could be banned from participating in the Asia Cup. Javed Miandar criticized that particular statement from Sunil Gavaskar, and he said, "I can't believe Sunny Bai said this. He's a respectful, down-to-earth person who always stayed away from politics. And Gavaskar is a responsible figure, loved on both sides of the border. Politics should not mix with sports." So now, friends, as all of you know, that Pakistanis in general, they are always good in double talk, right? Because they know that their business comes from Indian audience, and the views come from Indian audience, whether it is cricket or whether it is IPL or anything, whether it is their Pakistani serials, which has a lot of huge Indian fan base, right? As we all know. So now all these actors and actresses are they are coming out with a begging bowl, and begging the Indian government to unban all those all their channels. So that's how desperate all these cricketers, all these music singers, all these entertainment people of Pakistan have become. And also, to add to all that, you have a Bollywood, producers casting Pakistani actors in their film, like the one in which Wani Kapoor acted, right, opposite a Pakistani actor, and her film has been rightfully banned in India. So, Bollywood actors, they have to come out and clearly say that, we should boycott all Pakistani actors, actresses, singers, but you won't see a single Bollywood actor coming out and saying the words Pakistan or Islamic or terrorist all in one sentence on social media. So that is how they play the game, and that's how I do hope that the government is keeping a watch on how Bollywood business is happening, because as all of you know that Hawala transaction is very big in Pakistan and Dubai and everything, and it is funding all these films, right? So I do hope that the ED and income tax is keeping a watch on the finance as well. So yes, uh, BBP is enjoying in Europe. I think they're in some other dream world. Yes, unfortunately, the political system in Maharashtra is such that even BJP is not going aggressively against all these people, right? In Shiv Sena. So, well, some of the YouTubes are yet visible. Will the government ban Swift system between India and Pakistan? Yeah, that's the big question, Leena ji. Because you know that a lot of the politicians in India, especially the opposition, they have a lot of businesses which involves all this transactions, right? The hawala and everything. So we will have to wait and see how things go forward. Tomorrow, friends, we'll be having Rajgopalan ji here with us, and he'll be giving you inside information as to what is really happening and how India plans to take this whole thing forward with Pakistan, right? And as we know that the Pakistan economy is in tatters, and it is quite obvious from what it seems that China is instigating all this war between both the countries. Yes, when Pakistanis hate India so much, why do Pakistanis want India to play cricket with them? Yes, Leena ji. So, friends, coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite very eye-opening, friends, and this is a very, very important story. As all of you know, that Irfan Khan was a huge, talented actor. He acted in a lot of, Hollywood films. He was recognized by Hollywood, and he acted in one of the biggest hit Hollywood films of that time. And he was given so many important roles in Hollywood, and rightfully the Bollywood people were jealous of him. So now what is interestingly happened is that his son has come out with a lot of revelations. His son's name is Babil Khan, and apparently, Babil Khan in a social media post, said that Bollywood is the most fakest industry that I have ever been part of. But there are few people that want Bollywood to be better. I got to show you so much more, so much more, so much more. I have so much more to give you. And also, in another story of his social media, what I mean to say is that I just want you guys to know that there are people like Shanaya Kapoor, Ananya Pandey, Arjun Kapoor, Siddhant Chaturvedi, Raghav Juyal, Adarsh Gaurav, and Arjit Singh. There are so many more names. Bollywood is so, he said some word. Bollywood is so rude. Okay, this is what he put in a social media post. But after that, Babil Khan came with another post, and he said that we want to reassure all the well-wishers that he is safe and he'll be feeling better soon. And they spoke. Babil Khan has spoke about his mental health journey, that said a video of Babil has been widely misinterpreted and taken out of context. So now it is quite clear that someone has from Bollywood industry has really threatened this guy, right? From what it seems like, right? Because why would he come out with an apology? There's nothing in this statement, right? If all these people are rude, they're rude. As simple as that, right? Why would you be so scared to make such a statement, right? Especially when you're the son of one of the greatest actors in the world, Irfan Khan. So it is quite clear, friends, that how Bollywood works. Especially when you're an outsider, they put threats. Especially when they have all these idiotic, talentless nepo kids, being given film roles on Netflix and all those cringe songs, right, which you see on Netflix, right? So thanks to Karan Johar, they all are very selfish and greedy, and money is their only god, whom they worship. No humanity in Bollywood. There has never been humanity in Bollywood, Fennel. And welcome, Pursak. Good evening. So now, the concept of Bollywood is that Bollywood is in some sort of self-denial. The actors like SRK, Karan Johar, they think that they can go on acting, and people will just watch their crap, right? The crap content. Karan Johar will continue launching Nepo kids left and right, give them films, and Netflix will just, and other OTT platforms will buy it, and their viewership will take a huge hit. So all these OTT platforms is also going to lose a lot of viewership thanks to these, Nepo kids, and South Indian film industry is going to dominate, like it always has, especially the Malayalam film industry. Certain films of Malayalam is doing extremely well, and also Kannada films and Telugu films. So you can see now that South Indian films are dominating, and also Korean film industry is doing very well in India, and Turkish films and Turkish content. So, thanks to all these OTT platforms, and the Indian audience is consuming, quality content. They are not going after superstars or superstardom of India. What like how we used to have before, like Salman Khan, SRK, and all those things. They're looking at good stories. They're looking at good production values. They're looking at good acting talent, and going as per that, and then choosing to watch that particular film, whether it is of any language. So I see that as a very welcoming sign. And I would also like to see, people watching, or filmmakers coming out on YouTube and making their own films, right? Whether it should be amateur, filmmakers who don't have much money to make their own films. They can make their own films, by using AI tools, right? Like I said before, and I do hope that people do support them by watching their content. So that's how you encourage indie filmmakers in India, and I do think that that should happen, so that all these so-called producers and directors who are so arrogant, they think that they are God. They will come down to the ground, right? So, friends, with this, we will call this a wrap. Until then, we will see you tomorrow with a very interesting session with Rajgopalan ji. So, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.